Hey y'all, Jeff Honeycutt with CarCraft Magazine here. We are deep into our CarCraft Week to Wicked project build presented by Speedway Motors, and got something really cool that we want to show you here. This is not your ordinary straight axle front suspension setup, and I've got Zach Raditz here to tell us a little bit more about it. Zach, what are we looking at?
This is our 62 to 67 Chevy 2 Nova gasser front end kit that we offer.
Awesome. So this is a lot different than your typical T-bucket straight axle kit that you're going to see. A lot of really cool upgrades because we're putting this, like Zach mentioned, into a 67 Nova, and the engine is going to be more powerful and even, to be honest, a little heavier than what's usually expected for these things. So Zach, tell me about it. Let's start with the axle tube. You told me there's some upgrades here that are pretty interesting.
Yeah, our basic kit comes with a 1/4 inch thick wall axle. This is for 49 through 54 Chevy spindles. This particular axle is our heavy duty version, which is a 3/8 thick wall.
It's not going to fold up underneath you or bend or anything like that. And to that end, you also mentioned that the brakes on here are actually inspired from racing.
Yeah, these are actually Wilwood brake calipers. They're kind of a replica of a metric caliper, which any circle track guy has used for years and years. They're a 2 3/4 inch bore, rather than the 2 3/8 bore like a factory metric caliper would be. So they give you more clamping force and a little bit more stopping power.
Good. So more stopping power is always good anytime you're going to be going faster anyway.
Absolutely.
You go faster, you got to stop harder. Smart Nova aficionados are going to notice that Zach mentioned that this is from 62 to 67, but there's a body style change in there. Zach, how did you get this to fit all those years?
These down tubes actually have got multiple bolt patterns up here, so they'll fit the 62 to 65 generation and the 6 and 7 Novas.
Very good. So just a down tube change fits whichever you need. Now you also mentioned that you have shock options for racers?
Yeah, these are just our standard shocks that come with the kit, and they're just fine for street use. For this particular car, I mean, we're building an all-out drag car. So we're going to put some AFCO 9010 front shocks on there just to give us a little more lift in the front and hopefully keep some traction behind this thing.
More speed is always better. And then also the steering is upgraded too, right?
Yep, we've got our Flaming River Vega style steering box on here. So again, just an upgrade that you can certainly do. This kit can be kind of blended however you need it for your particular application. So we went ahead and upgraded absolutely everything about it.
And you get it exactly the way that you need it. I really like that even though this is a kit, you can option it out specifically for the car that you have and the way you want to drive. Zach is great. Thanks again. I can't wait to get out in the shop and get it bolted up on the Nova.
Thank you.